Kilpailussa mukana Ramirent. Kotikatsomon eväät tarjoaa Kotipizza.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Round 2 Back 9 here at the fourth stop of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour. We are in beautiful Kuopio, Finland, and this coverage is brought to you by Natural Born Disc Golfer. Thank you guys for sharing your coverage with us here at Gatekeeper Media. And this commentary is brought to you by Parked Podcast. My name is Mitch Phillips. Joining me is Hayden Riccard. Jumping into the back 9 here.
Hopefully we can see the continuation of some hot streaks with birdies.
Yeah, 4 in a row there for Joona Heinänen. Really setting the pace for the cards, coming out hot, getting the solo lead. Let's check in with the leaderboard.
Yeah, and Joona Heinänen at -5, putting himself at 14. Just behind him is Niklas Anttila, and just having some unforced errors there with his putting, taking some risks when he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, but jumping 8 spots, Nico Ratua at -6 through 9, setting a true pace. If he can continue that, I mean, that's going to be -12, the hot round of the tournament so far. But let's get into hole 10.
Yep. What we got here is a par 3, 351 feet, and it's just straight downhill. Throwing a soft putter or mid-range and checking up into the green. You got OB all the way around. Nothing new pretty much to this one. This is pretty standard.
Yeah, similar to a couple of holes on the front 9, but a distance where it's kind of that tweener where we could see some maybe more
fairways.
Maybe a spike forehand, but really having to control the speed is such a big, just overarching picture is speed control. You're going to hear us say it over and over again. I'm sorry, but it's such an importance. Yeah. Weird skip there.
Weird skip, but safe.
Yeah. Hearing the words weird skip usually on this course has been weird skip and roll down the entire course. Thankfully, he stays safe. High shot here from Hyytiäinen. What?
Can we just talk about that?
The physics of rotation that bounced backwards and then rolled the other way?
You want to do the math how that got there?
No, quick math's not my thing. The guy you see just in confusion as well, watching it in person there. Magician. That was incredible.
That was the course giving him one back.
Yeah, he
I
needs
think so.
it. Wow. A bit of a lower, more direct line here from Niklas.
And another one. Another one.
And they're laughing about it. I mean,
I guess that's the play.
Yeah.
What the heck?
If you're watching this video, you're a disc golfer. Things like that shouldn't happen, but they do.
Can we get a third one?
Please. Oh, no, sit.
Oh, gosh.
You asked for a third one. You can't do a third one. Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
And Samuel, I apologize. Hayden did curse you there. But that is just...
This has already happened, so I did not curse him.
You're right. It's been a long time. But not too long as he has this for a comebacker.
At least he's safe.
Yeah. Safe on the comeback, but that is for par. Unlucky. Gonna be a bogey to start out this back 9.
And Joona taking his medicine.
Yeah, realizing he's not on the good side of the basket to run that. Oh, I guess he did stay.
He didn't go out of bounds.
So yeah, he did.
That was for his par.
You're right. I thought he went out of bounds.
You colorblind now?
No, but the roll away, it looked like it kept going pretty far. It's my fault there.
All good. 2 birdies on that hole was fantastic.
Hole 11.
Yeah.
Gosh, par 3, 279 feet. Very, very wooded hole. The most wooded hole we've played so far during the round.
But, I mean, last round we saw a good bit of birdies.
Yeah, it's one that is attackable using the left side, a little bit more open, understable putter, kind of work yourself to the right. Also the forehand. Really the play we saw was kind of hitting this last tree on the right and just knowing if you collect there, everything is going to stay all right and pretty close. So standstill is going to be pretty common with such a downhill short shot.
Standstill forehand from Tuomas. Sneaking through. He's going to put himself another roll towards the basket.
Yep. Got the rolls on lockdown so far in the back 9. And this is the shot where I feel like Niklas's touch really does show. This high left to right shaping shot.
Sit.
Hit something.
That's going a little far down. It's going to be a tester coming back up towards that basket.
And that's where that flex play can definitely get away from you. As you are just Anheuser the whole way, the glide all the way down the hill if it doesn't hit something. And this looks to be similar unless it can collect.
Just needs, the height. Oh.
Thankfully hitting one late. That would have continued for
I think he
quite
hit
some.
a next one too.
Yeah.
Another one to put him down.
Samuel needing to put this close. This looks great. Oh, almost hitting the cage off the tree. Great shot there from Hayden. And look at the scenery here. So peaceful. These gorgeous trees here in Finland. Long putt.
Especially with the branch right in front of him.
Yeah, just high. Kind of maybe shortening the ability that he could jump forwards.
Oh, just barely.
He knew it out of the hand, too. Just a little bit low. Tuomas to continue the streak.
Good commit.
And he just continues the putting.
What?
Basket being a little bit loose, maybe.
I don't think it should move that much.
Yeah, he was pushing some dirt underneath the cement to try to let it level out a little bit. Surprising to see that this is a permanent position, and that's a factor, but good on him for realizing that was happening and making sure that him and also none of the other players were going to find difficulty with the chains being a little bit offset. Be a par there for him, and we finally get to Samuel's drive for birdie. Tuomas with the momentum in hand as we go into hole 12.
No doubt. As we look here, par 4, 725 feet. Going to look for a distance driver hyzer over the right side of the fairway and finish left, giving you a good approach to the basket. And again, OB tightening up this green approach.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a true hyzer. If you try to go for anything more, going downhill, it's going to carry. That glide is going to come into play, and the out of bounds is going to come quick. But that's really all you need. Being 725 feet, big hyzer, match the grade, and just continue down the fairway.
You don't need much. I mean, if you lay up, you're going to have a look to put it close and then card your birdie.
The words layup being lightly. They're smashing 500-foot shots downhill.
Yes.
But, I mean, we did see some of our players take a big skip into this tree line.
And
this gets to what? Just sit down. Or curl up the other way and go all the way to the basket.
No. Is he just like hitting a button?
He's laughing about it. I mean,
and it's like, okay, now roll.
Oh my gosh.
That got another like 50, 60 feet.
It's kind of like how you remember the cheat codes like from original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
And then have to punch them in as you're doing it.
I mean, pretty much. That was incredible as we see another great shot here. Straight skip.
And another roll.
Hopefully this one curls, though, headed more towards the out of bounds.
Oh my gosh.
Good shot there from Samuel.
This is insane, seeing these rolls off these ground play.
Yeah, Tuomas is dialed in the putting green and apparently from 500 feet away.
And Niklas going with the big hyzer here.
Yeah, I think that's the new Italian blend DD3. A lot of glide. Big, huge shot. This roll a little bit more,
normal.
Yeah, within the laws of physics. And that's a great shot.
Yeah, not coming in on a full hyzer and then flipping to the, I mean, almost straight vertical.
Yeah. But that's what you get here. I mean, when you have these discs compressing into this hard-packed, manicured grass, weird things happen. But this is a huge shot from Joona. Maybe a little bit too long. Stops very, very quickly.
Ooh.
Yeah, that definitely had a chance to bring the out of bounds into play. Yeah, realizing he kind of got away with one.
It's a little close. And Niklas going with the jump putt.
Really good decision here to control how that disc is going to react after it hits the ground. It's a jump putt from a little bit outside of 100, but being downhill.
Great approach.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. Our first stop here on the tour in Helsinki, the way in which European players approach is it's a whole nother mindset. I mean, we've talked about it in our casual rounds as we're playing. I mean, it's changed even just watching this, as I'm sure you as the viewer as well. It's changed the way I'm starting to think about approach games, and obviously for the better. But it's so different and so particular that it's the standard that all of us need to start paying attention to, because it's coming, and some of these players, as they head to the United States, are going to start padding the stats.
Yeah, I fully expect to see a lot of them in the top 20, top 10.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're going to push hard.
Obviously, you know, them coming to the States, it's going to be different because a lot of our players here on the Disc Golf Pro Tour in America have played these courses for years.
Yes,
it's been pretty similar. So they're going to be new. There is a disadvantage there, but the skill of these men and women coming from all over Europe is just extreme. Already some of them breaking into the top 10, top 15 of the world rankings, as we see Joona Heinänen tap in a birdie. All of our players here looking at birdie.
Great star frame.
Yep. First star frame of the tournament here on coverage, and a great hole to do it on. As we move into hole 13, par 3, 276 feet. Going to be going straight into the woods. Right up this gap. The difficulty comes early if you hit a lot of trees in the way, as we see a great heel click from our guy walking here with the drone. And coming up to the basket here, like I said, the difficulty, if you can get through this gap, you're going to be in a good spot. A lot of different shot shapes here, disc selection, kind of whatever you can throw straight and then have fade. Yeah, and Tuomas just a little bit too inside, catching late. Going to be tough to continue the birdie streak from that distance, but definitely doable. As you see already, disking up to overstable fairway in the FX2 from Samwell.
This is going to be a common spot to end up as the left side. You have a clean look at the basket, though.
Yeah, you're throwing the overstable disc to have the finish, but it's also hard to carry the overstable disc straight for so long without putting flex on it out of your hand. And this looks so good. Niklas.
Just behind the basket. Wow.
Perfect drive there for Anttila. Definitely starting to get back at it. Tied for the lead right now and pushing. Oh, I had the chance to skip pretty far forward, even though it was inside.
If it was going to get a skip, it would have been pretty close.
Kind of a flex forehand, maybe a straight shot from Joona. Good approach there. But Niklas definitely positioned to gain solo lead back from him.
Good, solid putt again.
Yeah, there's what we expect from him. Taking his round to -6, 3 in a row. Just a formality here for Niklas.
Great putt.
Starting to really find the consistency in the middle of his round here.
I think it was just switching his putt up. It's really what's done it for him.
And we did miss Joona's approach there, but he will find the par.
As we go to hole 14, par 3, 249 feet. Another one under 300, but still another difficult hole. You'll see putters trying to just get as far as you can down here. Maybe a little bit of touch forehand, but it's not simple if you hit trees early.
Yeah, we saw some of the players go to the forehand, but when they do, it's with an understable, maybe a fairway driver, to be able to flip up, kind of shape that straight shot, and then still have the fade. This is the more common play here, though.
I believe
Turnover
it's an
putter.
old bleeder M2.
Yeah, the M2/3
Mm-hmm.
could be. That was a really good shot. They're going to be a little bit short, but the putter is not a problem for Samuel.
And you see Niklas here going with the mid-range as well.
Just a little bit inside.
Yep, just a little bit more over rotation than he wanted. Really trying to push that one. I mean, there was a lot of torque behind that.
Mm-hmm. This is another
Maybe
hole,
don't need as much.
right? Where this is a hole
more.
where you can, if you position yourself a little bit on the, depending on what shot shape you're trying to throw, positioning yourself on the tee pad is so important. And this gap can get really big or stay really small. But this is perfect, almost an ace run.
That was on a rope.
Tuomas.
He's making a charge. I mean,
He is.
look how far he's climbed.
Mm-hmm.
He's back into top 10, tied for 6 at 10 under.
Yeah, with just a round and a half to go, continuing the momentum here. It's fun to watch. Crowds behind him, got the caddy with him, just encouraging it.
And looks beautiful.
Oh!
And that was making it an even closer ace run
Joona.
from Joona.
Only one back, but still pushing.
We have yet to see an ace yet.
We haven't. We've seen a lot of great throw-ins. If you like throw-ins, definitely,
Just watch the women's coverage.
yeah, go watch FPO.
On any of the courses.
Any of the rounds so far, just throwing them in from all over the 200-foot mark. Very wide.
And Niklas getting another kick. That's going to give him
That'll be
a
his
stroke
par
back
putt
down.
from there. Yeah. Unless he can make something magical happen here.
I mean, this is a huge putt. We've seen him make these before, though.
Yeah, with Joona and Samuel already on the green. Just left
And
out of
knows
the
it.
hand. Yeah, and he realizes he's losing strokes. Maybe 2. Oh, it's uncharacteristically low from Samuel. Maybe just a little bit rushed. You get, maybe getting excited, realizing he's picking up strokes, and
Joona
birdie.
taking the solo lead here.
Yep, going to pick up 2 on Niklas. Going to pick up 1 on Samuel as well, but
And Tuomas, I mean, keep it up, buddy.
yeah, consistency. So high level right now for Hyytiäinen.
I mean, if these leaders keep making mistakes here and there and he just keeps playing the way he has been, he's going to be pushing and coming back.
Yeah, with another round to go as we, are
He's only
starting to close this
It's
out.
only 4 strokes away.
Right.
It's totally doable.
Yeah, and a player, we've seen him charge on some of the other stops of this tour, and it's going to be awesome to see it continue as we get into hole 15, par 3. Mandatory immediately off the tee. You got to be the right side. It's a big, just right to left moving shot. Hyzer. The difficulty comes in not pushing too far. This is hard packed dirt, and if you skip it all or if you're short of the basket, you're going to be laying up because it is absolute drop off very, very far back. Hitting that little brush, little tree, definitely stops in there. Going to be in a good range to attack for another birdie.
And Joona here knows you got to put it close, get another one
A little bit
on
long.
the lead. Caught up early, and that's what can happen in these tight fairways.
Yeah, something we've seen consistently is even though these fairways are tight, there's always a true disc golf shot shape to it. It's not kind of a weird inside line as this does go inside, but does skip up pretty far. He might have a look, maybe pin high.
Be long.
Niklas, going to see how he's going to bounce back from that unfortunate birdie on 14. Good correction from the rest of the card.
And get it rolled up to the basket.
Yep, really good. And where, we have two of our players is very common. You push a little too straight, maybe not enough hyzer, a little too much speed behind it. You end up in this spot just kind of in layup land. I mean, there's really no other choice but to just try to put it close. Even the layup can get away from you, though. And Samuel is pin high.
He's got to look. You definitely know he's going to run this one. And sticks it. Going to the Coti Pizza slow-mo. He's got this window here just over the top, hitting off the nub and catching the right amount of chance.
Straddle putt, just any kind of putt in the hands of Samuel is
giving him more confidence to continue the birdie streak.
Yep, tying it up at the top.
And another great hold from Tuomas. This is awesome. I love this.
It's such an exciting time here on the lead card, back nine.
We're now down to 4 strokes. And he's behind.
Pushing, man. It's the putting at an all-time high level. Niklas bouncing back. Three players sitting at minus 16 if Joona can put this in.
No. And it rolls.
No, sit down. Doesn't roll too far. That'll be an easy comebacker, but
that's first bogey.
This will be bogey here. That was after his layup. But just so unfortunate. And it was just high. He was just far enough, low enough for the basket where he had to really push straight up and just catching those high links.
He's going to have to go on attack on hole 16 here. Par 3, 361 feet. It's all uphill. And you got to worry about your distance, and that is the biggest thing. Hyzer flip and landing soft into the green, very touchy.
Yeah, and when you are going this far uphill, going to an understable disc, definitely a good decision. But then you really can't tell what wind or maybe conditions are coming up over the top of it. So we'll see some of our players turn over into the woods on the right, but still be pin high. A lot of angle here, good height. This can stick.
He'll have a look.
It's a scary one, but definitely with the way he's putting, just absolutely shredding the back nine so far. Just one par, all birdies for Tuomas. Looking to be in a similar spot.
Maybe a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Just outside circle one.
That's a range where he's found a lot of confidence over this round, though.
Still a little bit of a scary putt going uphill.
Niklas going with a big run up here.
This has got to turn and hold the turn.
Oh, it's beautiful. Purple disc, purple shirt, puts him inside the circle.
Purple monster.
It's truly. I don't know if that nickname really fits Niklas, but today.
Because he's not big?
No, his distance is big, his putts are big, he's freaking killing it. It's tied for the lead, but yeah, you see how Joona.
Big hyzer.
Gosh, the height and power.
Excuse me.
Sit.
It gets the uphill.
Skip. Coti Pizza slow-mo. Good look at that low reach back, pulling through the hips. Extremely high hyzer. Kind of an unorthodox line here on 16, but gets it to stick. Nearly ace running it from the view from the tee.
The spin, giving it the amount it needed to just get up the hill.
Feels like when these bogeys are happening, it's igniting just the energy on the card.
Oh, just puts a fire out underneath them.
So I was about to say the fire might continue.
And it's so close. He's like, gosh, dang it.
Yeah, so close there. Just a little bit closer here is Tuomas.
Yeah, this is Tuomas. Continue the good streak he's on.
And he does. Couple strokes back, but man, is he pushing. After such a struggle on the front nine, he's putting together.
And look at the smile on his face.
He's feeling good. The crowd's
Why
behind
wouldn't
him.
you?
Oh, man. What a joy it's been to be able to watch this back nine with Tuomas Hyytiäinen.
Niklas taking the lead back again. It's going up, down, up and down, up and down.
I would love this to continue the entire round 3 as well. I mean, this is just so exciting to watch. Unfortunate par there. We finally get to Joona's drive coming back.
It's really anyone's game at this point.
Match play.
You got a whole another round.
So we move into hole 17, par 3, 256 feet, going back into the woods, straight uphill. From the tee, this is a little bit positioned left, so you're going to see a lot of players go to a forehand, try to work their way up the hill, and it is definitely a little bit safer on the right side. Maybe a turnover backhand with a mid-range, just trying to work your way uphill, but the forehand really going to give you the best result.
Oh my gosh, this needs to turn. It
goes long.
Almost
decapitating
the cameraman. I was going to say, almost hitting that cameraman with some severe speed.
Yeah, you see the other cameraman here on the T-cam laughing, realize, make sure his buddy's all right. Going to the backhand here. It's Anttila. Really good commit to that straight to Anheuser angle. Going to put it so close.
I just love on these touchy holes, he chooses to go more with the backhand and use the full flex out of it and carve up these fairways.
Oh, and Joona hits early. I was about to say he's going to match, but shouldn't be too hard for him with the forehand skill that he does have, but definitely not where you want to be. Samuel going forehand as well. More of a flip-up play.
He'll still have a look.
Yep.
From the other side. And high.
Definitely within his range. Shaking it off. See what...
He's got to put this close to keep him up there with the leaders.
Yeah, this is not a time you can find bogey. Really needs to stick this. Almost just put it in the basket, all right? Okay. It's going to be a tap-in par there for Hänninen.
Don't even need the commentate. This is a look through the trees, as you can see here on this view.
Beautiful view here. Oh, and catching the last tree, I believe.
It's such a touchy shot there.
Picturesque, but definitely not where you want to be.
Good birdie for Samuel.
Taking him to -8, with 1 to play. Bogey free on the back nine for 2 of our players.
And a birdie for Niklas. Pushing even harder.
And that's 3 in a row. The streak does come to an end for Tuomas. Let's move into the final hole.
Yes, hole 18, par 4, 492 feet, just under 500 feet. Got the OB so close and so straight. So you gotta be careful how you adjust on your forehand here. I think you play with the high forehand and end up farther right than you want to initially, and it's also blind. And then you have a downhill slope to green with OB surrounding.
Yeah, the speed control out of the hand on this one, you can find the out of bounds quick.
Oh, no doubt.
Being under 500 feet, you definitely
see
want to attack.
Checking the cards there.
Yep.
Seeing where their placements are.
And also the double mando, really going to have to split this gap right off the tee. Great inside line here from Niklas.
Going to the forehand with Samuel. Just putting it high. Center cut fairway. Not playing with the OB. And Tuomas following suit. This needs to get left. Or right, sorry.
Okay, it is short. I thought out of the hand that was pushing just a little bit too far. When they release immediately and they're asking for it to already turn, definitely hope that it does. And Joona with really great nose up forehand. All of our players in position to attack. Maybe finish out the round with a star frame.
Samuel going with the A2 approach.
Needs to sit. Great shot there for Samuel.
Give him a look for the birdie.
Sometimes it's good to be furthest out on these par fours where the approach is so important. You kind of put the pressure on everyone else if it's good. It's a kind of a lax shot for yourself as we go to the forehand here. Joona. Sit down. Yep, great approach there. You see the gallery start to really come out on this last hole of the lead card.
It's great speed control from there, from these guys.
And that should be 4 in a row to finish out his round.
Almost 4 in a row.
Tuomas, our last player, is trying to get on the green. A little bit low.
No problem.
Yep.
Should be another star frame.
Man,
To finish it out on hole 18.
what an absolute ride this has been. Huge putts, huge drives, highlights, slow-mos on the drives, slow-mos on the putts. I mean, -9 there for Samuel Hänninen. Just a little bit left, but it does stick here for Joona Heinänen.
And they're making easy work of this course on the back 9.
Oh my gosh, yes. So many green numbers. And your leader after 2 rounds.
19 so far.
Yep.
And Tuomas, I mean, what a charge from where he was on the front 9.
Yeah. I mean,
Tied for 5th at 14 under.
he went 7 down on the back 9. He was even through the front 9. What
Look
a
at the
turn.
scorecard.
To go 2 bogeys, I mean, and then to go 5 in a row, par 3 in a row. I mean,
Just completely turned it around.
the mental fortitude of Tuomas Hyytiäinen
And look, Nico Ratia, -11.
setting the hot round. We said it in the preview at the beginning of this back 9 that it was possible, and we're going to get a look at him. A player that has a phenomenal forehand. Really excited to see him attack this course.
He moved 8 positions.
What a jump. That's what you do on moving day.
Yeah.
Also, what you do is like and subscribe here at Gatekeeper Media. It has been an amazing round 2 here. Gosh.
I'm ready for the up and down gameplay. Come on, let's bring it.
Yeah.
I want some excitement.
It is so tight. A lot of movement happening. Be sure to join us for round 3 here at the 4th stop of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour in Kuopio. As Tuomas signing some discs, well-deserved signatures
no
there.
doubt.
I mean, one of the most just lightning rounds coming alive, the mental fortitude to jump from a tough front 9 straight into just a highlight back 9 of 7 down. Wow.
Niklas just stretching there for a moment.
Yeah, warming himself up pre-round. Gonna be able to see him
Kiitos kun katsoit ja
on
jatketaan ensi kerralla.
round 3.
Tuomas giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe here as well, and we will see you in the final round.